All right, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little exciting. We're up here up north, so it's that time of year. It's ice fishing time. So I ordered a Summit fishing shuttle for my EchoMac 93 SV. And I'm not going to set it up for live scope right away. I'm just going to set it up so I can use it with the traditional sonar on the 93. The reason I got the Summit fishing shuttle though, or ice fishing shuttle, is so that I can upgrade it to the LVS later on down the road. So let's go ahead and check this thing out and do the unboxing. So we got our instruction sheets. Summit is very straightforward about the shuttle needing to be assembled when you get it, so I knew that it was going to be unassembled. I'm assuming that's what's in this bag are all the plastic components to build the shuttle itself. So let's just set that aside for a second and let's take a look at the bag. So this is the bag. We'll go ahead and set it up real quick, but one quick note on the Summit website, if you order the bag and the shuttle together, I think you save $10 or $15, so you may want to keep that in mind when you place your order. And the other thing is this is the large for the Garmin, and it will fit up to a 9-inch Garmin Echo Map. They make an extra large, and that's for the 10-inch and up, or 10-inch and 12-inch. I chose to go with the 9-inch, and eventually that's what I'll set my live scope up with. Number one, I think that's plenty of screen on the ice, and number two, it just keeps it a little bit more compact. I've fished with a couple of buddies and they have the 10-inch and it's great, but it really gets to be big and kind of bulky to carry in your sled and when you're trying to go out ice fishing. All the ice fishing I do, I walk, so I try to keep my sled and all the stuff I take out there to a minimum, especially the weight, because this old man's got to pull it. So it's got a nice bottom on it. It kind of has a rubbery type coating on it, and that'll be nice to keep the bag dry inside, presuming that you're probably going to be sitting this on the ice and it will get wet. So that's nice. It keeps it'll keep the moisture from outside of the bag. It's fully open like this because once you build the shuttle, you have to remember that shuttle is going to hold a 9-inch Echo Map. It's going to hold an LVS black box. It's going to hold the battery and the unit itself, plus the cables and the cords and everything. So it's pretty good size. So that's why this bag, number one, is bigger than what you might think, and it's nice that it unzips all the way open. It's easy to put the shuttle in and out if you got to service something or when you charge the battery and that type of stuff. So nice big bag. Like I said, it opens up all the way so that you can get the shuttle in and out, and it just easily zips. These sides easily zip up. They zip all the way down and around the front. So that's the bag, really nice, good size. So when you're out on the ice, you just unzip the front here, you take the bag. It's got some Velcro here, and you can just flip that and open it, and then your unit will sit right here. Has a slot in the back and a Velcro flap. And what this is so that you can run your transducer or transducers out this slot, and then you can put this, Velcro this down, so then you just have the cable coming out, and you can stow your transducers in this pouch right here to carry it. And it's netted so that they're going to be wet a little bit so that water can wick out of there and it's not holding water in there. So real nice feature there. It's got 2 straps for carrying, and then it also has a shoulder strap. Personally, shoulder straps bug me. They get caught on stuff, so that'll probably be coming off. But if you like shoulder straps, it comes with a shoulder strap. And then on each side, there's a nice pouch here. You can put quite a bit of stuff in here. It's nice and big. And what's cool about that is that I can tell already, is it has a strap that can be cinched down on that, so it can be real super full, and that strap will still fit, or you can just put a few things in there and still strap that down. And it has the same pouch on the other side. So that's the bag. I'm pretty impressed. It's nice, heavy quality construction. Ease of getting in and out. I like the little deal in the back for holding the transducers. And then I really like the fact that they thought about putting a coating on the bottom to keep it water. I would almost say that's waterproof. So let's take a look at the parts for the shuttle itself. And we'll do an assembly video on this also. I didn't want to do it on this one because I think it gets too long. assembling stuff can be a little bit of a deterrent to some people, but I think this is pretty straightforward. So we've got some main components here. I'm assuming this is the base. It looks like the piece for the actual cradle of the unit will screw to this. I know this is the handle part where you can hold it if you don't put it in a bag, and then it also serves as a wrap. You can wrap your cables around this for your transducers. And this looks like the back of the unit, a couple of spots for switches, and then also a couple of, these are probably side supports of some sort to hold the shuttle all together. So we'll put those aside. One thing I will note is I can see right away that these parts are made with a 3D printer, and I don't want that to be a deterrent to anybody. It's obviously not molded plastic. I've worked in the industry for quite a few years, and we make a lot of prototypes with plastic. Don't be concerned about the 3D printed plastic. It's good and strong, and it'll work just fine. All right, we got another part in here for the assembly, and then a couple of pieces of Velcro. I'm not sure where these will go. And in this bag, we have wiring, which is nice. They do give you a wire harness with a nice switch on it. It looks like it's illuminated. Just a master switch. So when we put our battery power in here and we hook up our Echo Map, we'll have a master switch that we can turn all the power on and then turn on our unit. So that's nice as well. When you get back from fishing, if you're using a lithium battery like I will be, there's a chance that I'll have power on that and I won't need to charge it, but it would be nice just to be able to turn the main power off, and they provide that for you. So that's a nice added feature of the shuttle. A couple more pieces in here for assembly, and then our hardware. So it looks like a lot of machine screws and nuts in here, and it looks like we're going to be using a Phillips screwdriver and a nut driver to put this together. All the hardware appears to be stainless steel to me, which is a nice plus as well. Real quick note on the unboxing, in case you don't watch the assembly video, I'm going to make sure I use a manual screwdriver and probably a nut driver to put this together. Even though that 3D printed plastic is strong, like I said, you don't want to be using a power battery operated. You can overpower that, drive it, break something, and you don't want to do that with your shuttle. So I would recommend, and I'm going to use hand tools on that. Thanks for watching the unboxing of the Summit Fishing Equipment Echo Map Large Shuttle Bag and Shuttle. We're going to do the assembly video. We'll have that posted up pretty soon on the channel. And again, if you like what you're watching, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps motivate us to keep bringing you great content.